a csatornák itt a Duna-Tisza közén felszínén ide eltűntek, talajból is eltűnt a víz, gyakorlatilag lehetetlenné válik a gazdálkodás. A állattartás, a legeltetés nagyon fontos lenne, azért a vízpótlás, ugye hivatalosan félsivatag már a Duna-Tisza közel, de ha így maradunk, akkor lassan tényleg sivataggá is lehet minősíteni, és a fizikai élet fog veszélybe kerülni, tehát a lakosoknak nem lesz ivóvízünk.
A projekt alapvető célja az, hogy találjunk ki valami új módszert, hogy jóval nagyobb léptékben, mint korábban, hogyan lehet ezen a szélsőséges helyzeten javítani, és a koncepció a Nature-based MAR valamiféle természeti folyamatot használ ki olyan vízzel, amit egyébként a természetes áramlás szállított volna oda. És az áramlási, felszín alatti áramlási rendszerek eleve vízmegosztó szerepet töltenek be, és ha ezt tudjuk és számításba vesszük, akkor ki lehet ezt használni.
For these reasons, we are developing the socioeconomic analysis, and this comprises understanding the background, the history of the different river basins, the case studies of the project, also obtaining indicators, socioeconomic indicators, which have to do with the historical and the present employment, income, quality of life of the different places, and obviously understanding all the water challenges that are happening. This implies understanding what's the water supply, the water demands, the match or mismatch between them, and the challenges that are that the water management involves.
As part of the project, there are two other things we want to look at. One is what are people's perceptions and awareness of climate change and groundwater. So a lot of people, maybe in Ireland, they have a well, they have a borehole, they turn on the tap, they get water, but they are not aware of where this water comes from. And even if they know it's groundwater, they hear about climate change in the news, maybe in the media, but they don't think, well, actually that could affect my water supply, my groundwater.
So there have been some solutions in the Netherlands already implemented. So compared to other countries, the Netherlands are quite well developed in terms of water management. Still, a lot of these solutions are not on the top of people's minds. Groundwater supply is just a given to most people, and even though this now changes with climate change, etc., this is not really like on the top of the discussion.
And this is the main challenge for the future, is to introduce this behavioral change of the population to rationalize the use of the water.
So really to try and understand people's perception and awareness of climate and their impact on groundwater. The second aspect would really be around the kind of economic implications.
So this will be part of our research, actually, trying to figure out who is affected and who is involved in the different sites. So we know about some stakeholders already. That means we know that there will be local citizens, for example, farmers or inhabitants of close by cities or the area that will be affected by these particular solutions. Then we have administrative bodies. So municipalities can be involved because they make many of these decisions that lead to the implementation of such solutions.
For these reasons, we are interacting with stakeholders from very different institutions and levels, public, private institutions, businesses, local communities and interested groups, farmers, obviously, and also the water users from domestic, from industrial, or from tourism. In this regard, for example, at the La Muga Basin in Catalonia, which is one of the sites we are studying together with the Hungarian site and the Irish sites, at the La Muga there is some issues of droughts.
But this is an interesting basin with a good size to study it as a real process, because many activities happen. Many activities, agricultural activities, production activities, recreation activities, but also happen many natural processes. So this is the main advantage of this basin.
There's also Ireland, it has a lot of wetland areas, ecologically sensitive areas which are groundwater fed. So we'll try to bring in that wider context during the project and see what are the positive benefits that can come from these types of MEMAR in terms of managing water more efficiently for not only for abstraction but also for the environment and these ecological sensitive habitats.
I think the Netherlands have invested very heavily in water management and they're very proud of their abilities to dam. So there is certainly a lot of knowledge there. Nevertheless, I think there's also immense knowledge in the other cases and the other researchers involved. So I would never say that they can learn from us. I think we will all learn from each other, and they will certainly teach us valuable insights about these solutions as well.
But we have to join all together to propose the best solution for the problem. And this is the main issue of this project, to generate a methodology to deal with these scenarios.
Ez bizony komoly innovációt, gondolkodást igénylő feladat, de az eredmény az kecsegtető.